Well, it's been long overdue that I do some videos for my channel. Now, let's see. Ta-da! Here they are. Two BattleTechs in one review. Roll that intro, please. First off, I just wanted to say that I haven't had a content for over 2 months in here because it has to go through a lot of personal stuff. But I didn't forget about you, so I decided to do a little BattleTech because I did review the Legends 2 when it first the Legends 1 when they first came out, and Star League like a few months ago, the first one. Now it is the second Star League, and we will see what's in the stuff. But first, let's go for the Legends, the book. Legends 2 here. It shows up a lot of new characters for the eras, especially in the L Clan era. Here is the BattleTech Legends 2, and you can see everything in here is like more from the introduction, that from the eras they're added more, from the Secession War, the Clan Invasion, Chasing Ghosts. Never heard of that one, but Civil War era, Jihad, Dark Age, and what the Soleil War? That's something new. So probably particularly in these operations, I'll find out more. And here comes the Ilkline. So we got more stuff in here, like several characters I'm unfamiliar, and we get to finally get this. And also the artwork are based on the new designs, the Catalyst release, the Flea, and some of them haven't read the bio on most of them, but some of them I'm familiar with. Wolfgang Hassan. Oh, yeah, yeah. The Vulcan is also out now, so that's a plus side. Stored, and with its bizarre offshoot spy network from the Wolf's Dragoon. Yeah, we got some Draconis mechs and several characters that I need to read more about him. I heard about some of these characters, but yeah. Maximilian Lau. Yeah, Secession War era. Ugh. And Katerina Steiner. I believe this is the mom of David um Catherine Steiner, or the Archon of later. She was the one who initiated the secession of the third secession wars. Like, stop, we need to stop. I think, and eventually the Fed's son was born due to arranged marriages and all that stuff, and you know the rest. Yeah, these are interesting characters I haven't read about, but some I'm very familiar with, and some not. And we got like Secession War era. So if you have any Battle Master and you want to color that paint schemes, yeah. I'm not gonna go through all the book, but yeah. Yeah, finally a tank jockey. So demolisher heavy tank. So they're pretty interesting, and here are some tanks. So this is basically in line with the new BattleTech catalyst stuff. So and they use the those new stuff like where they released this. Taria Maraborg, she's the one that rammed that her fighter on the dire wolf and killed the ill clan of the J Smoke Jaguar. So she's well known even to the clan. And here are all that stuff. Dire wolf. We're not a clan era, the clan secession era. Is that a Comstar emblem? Clan Smoke Jaguar. Paul Moon. Oh shoot, he's here. Yeah, he's an interesting character. His design was a little bit different though. Um, I imagine he had some hair in the longer hair, but yeah, he's a very instrumental in the Smoke Jaguar. And Trent, I bet, yeah, here. Trent is another character. He's the reason why the Smoke Jaguar was lost because of him. But he's majority of the clans call him a traitor, but he's actually he saved the clan from Smoke Jaguar from being. He's the reason. Him and Palmoon. So I would recommend reading the book of Fidelis or something. Yeah, that book. Yeah, and this is the supernova that he pilots, and it's a Star League from the Nova Cats. Yeah, another tank jockey. And some command stuff. So now we're chasing ghosts. Probably this is short stories and all that stuff. I probably have to read on more of this one. So here's this future mech coming in. The penetrator. Yeah, most of these mechs are here, the characters. So I recommend getting this and reading this from yourself. And love that color scheme. Steel Viper. Oh, we haven't had I took a little read on this one. This is basically the Jihad, the Bokas era. The What are Blakes? They're pretty rare in the storyline. Warhammer 2C, and now the Dark Age era. There's not a lot of Republic of the Spear characters, but if you want to base upon them, I would recommend doing that. There is more stuff in here. Now we are going to the Ilklan era, so this is basically the new setting, and you'll get it here from the book. I talked about her a little bit, and I have her on in my Kickstarter goal. So she's her vehicle of choice is this SM Field Commander Prime. Yeah, so it's basically a tank, and yep, he's still carrying the great granddaddy Battle Master. And we got more of that stuff. An Atlas. I can see. Yeah, that's more for this book. So I recommend getting this. Legends never die. That's very true. So I got it for $50 in my local gaming store. So it's out now. I would recommend getting it from the Catalyst web store or anything else. So that's my review for the BattleTech Legends and book. So let's move on to the next segment of our review. Now for the second Star League Assault Lance, and you get pretty much like 4 mechs in here and 1 vehicle. And you do have the Prometheus. That's I forgot the character. I know it's top of my head. Davion Skid. Uh-oh. Victor Steiner Davion's Prometheus. Suffering from memory loss out there. Alright. And people are still saying, why paint this one only 1 mech where you can paint everything instead? But, well, or some people just leave it be, but whatever. Give it a wash. So I'm gonna open this and see what's in it. And here is what's inside the box that I opened up, and here are the items. And you can see here are all the Prometheus, Victor Steiner Davion's mech. Not bad for the painting, and if I can focus, a little wash might do and give it a little proper base. Turf on it, your preferences. And here is the Emperor. Unfortunately, the card system is for flip, kind of like the one with Emperor Zanzu Liao's mech. He's basically the elected leader of the second Star League. Yeah, elected. He got involved with the political machinations between the Davions that led to the Civil War. And here is the Argus, and this is basically a recently made mech from the clan era. All the mixture of clan and Airsphere that resulted with that. Helios, another mech. Heavy mechs. These are heavy mechs. Wow. And you can see the coolant over here. It comes with a flip card Hoover. That's a coolant truck. And here's a card for the current set for classic BattleTech if you want to play that game. But this is for the Alpha Strike. Zanzu Liao, and as you can see, these are mercenaries. Oh, not mercenaries, but other faction from the clans. And Zanzu. I don't know why they didn't give him a proper card. And here are all the Black Watch. Probably, I assume they're like bodyguard systems for them. So these are the mechs and the extra vehicle they added. And you can notice in here, this thing can actually pivot. Huh. Interesting. Gotta defend itself from probably infantry. Yeah, actually there's no weapon system in there. And it says here ambusher. What? Okay. Yeah, it's gonna do something. Don't know what, but maybe not target practice. But these are what's in the second Star League box. And it's about time they release the mercenary Kickstarter, and it's going to the shelves already. And from what I recently found out, then everybody found out now is Catalyst just bought Iron Wind, so people are somewhat in the fence, but maybe it's a good move because I like the plastic, but sometimes due to current political situation in our real world, maybe they're doing something, but at least they own that one. But people say are just in the fence. I love Iron Wind, and I hope they don't close that company down. So I hope they don't do anything bad to it. So as for me, it doesn't matter. 3D printed, Catalyst, Iron Wind, they work for me. Even the original. So they're more BattleTech for me, and I think that's good. So for my final thought for this review, let's see. Final thought is, yep, if you want to expand your BattleTech collection, get it. And if you want to have more knowledge for the characters and the universe, get this book because it's more reading stuff. You get to learn a lot of popular characters that you you will learn from the BattleTech universe. Now this woman reminds me of someone else. She kind of like reminds me of Natalie Portman. Oh, nice work, whoever did that one. And yeah, as for my, sorry about that, I'm going off topic, but as for the my review on this, just I recommend you get this one because it's good collection and a painted mech from a one of the main characters from Clan Invasion and later in the Civil War and Jihad is important. You got that one over here, and we know from what happened to that mech from the Civil War era. Adam Steiner accidentally, but took it out during a campaign because they were on a different side during the Civil War. So, but he has to resort to using another mech, and well, it happens a lot in the BattleTech universe. So, yeah, and now I'm trying to figure out who he is. Some of these artworks are identical from whatever movies and series I run across. But yeah, I think that's it. That's my take for this one. So this is Deleon Franz 60 here, doing another BattleTech review on this channel. It's good to be back. Later.